Hey everybody. So I wanted to do a quick video for the collective with regards to the upcoming 11/11 portal and the full moon in Taurus the next day on the 12th. So this morning I said, well, let me pull some cards and do a collective reading, and just take a picture of it, do a collective reading on Instagram, write some of the messages that came through. But it was so powerful that I really wanted to express it with verbal communication rather than written. So that's why I'm making this video. So to start off with, I meditated on this moldavite, this little piece of moldavite there, before the session, before pulling the cards. And my moldavite has been activated further on this beautiful piece of red rock, from Sedona, where I live. I had gone out on a hike a few weeks ago. I picked up this one, and this one. So we have another piece of red rock with some lichen and a Sedona marble, shaman stone. And the moldavite, like I said, I held it and I meditated with it. And the message that I received was about unity consciousness and the idea that we are all one being very important around this time, an important remembering at this time, and also that we are still very much unique in the blueprint that we came in with, that we incarnated with, our vibrational blueprint, our unique expression that we were born with. And so, like our soul's imprint, kind of. And so, those two messages came through. Well, when I pulled the cards, this is what came out: the Eight of Wands with the Queen of Swords and the Moon. And the underlying energy, or at the bottom of the deck, was the Five of Wands. And so, of course, I immediately noticed that we're coming through as the Queen of Swords, and our back is turned towards this group of wands, this group of people. And wands representing our ideas, our passion, our creativity, what fires us up, the things that we're passionate about. And the Queen of Swords, of course, being very high-minded. She, along with the king, I believe that the queens are also masters of the suit. They're not fixed like the kings. They're more receptive, as you can see with her hand out towards the moon, which is the shadow, the unknown. And this is very much the 11/11 gateway right here that we're talking about, the portal of going through the unknown, passing through the duality game that we live in, or that some of us are really only half living in anymore. And every day it may feel like we're in this energy sort of less and less. So it is a sort of leaving behind, a turning our back on an old way of thinking, maybe the game that we used to play. And this could literally translate into people in our lives who are bombarding us with information or bombarding us with their ideas of who they think we should be, a part of the group, a part of the herd kind of thing. But again, going back to the meditation of the we are all one, letting go of judgment around this sort of illusion of separation, because she is so high-minded and connected to the divine too. If you notice her bracelet, it's like a mala bead bracelet, and it's showing her connection to the divine and the angel wings there. So again, another link to the divine. So it's not about judging what's better, what's worse. It's that we are on a different path along the tree of life. which ultimately all roads lead back home to the divine, to source, which we all came from. We came here, we will return there. This is Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Metatron, right? So this idea of separateness linked into the idea of unity is so played out. It's so played out. Yeah, it is played out, but it's playing out here. And I know that this may be a challenging thing for some of us to do, is to turn our back on perhaps friends or even family members or coworkers or our peer group. This could even be within your own sort of spiritual community, because you have your own personal, co-created with spirit, unique expression of your truth. And as you walk through this 1111 gateway into the unknown, you're going to do it because it's something that is sovereign. It's part of your sovereign path. And not everybody is going to come along with you. That being said, I think that the Eight of Swords is showing that there is valuable information. There is something to be learned from it. And I think that she's so high-minded that she'll know what to take with her and what not to take with her. And the other thing that happened was, after I pulled these cards, I sat with them for a little while, and then I said, okay, let me go on with my day, get my day started, because it was in the morning. And I went and proceeded to, get dressed and this and that. And I turned on my Apple playlist, and the song that first came on is called The Sound. And it's by this band called New Monsoon, who is a San Francisco Bay Area band that I loved in the early 2000s. I still love them. Anyway, the lines from the song that really linked into this reading were, turn down the sound, filter out the information. And that's exactly what she's doing. She's turning down the sound from like all of this noise, filtering out the information, so that when she moves through this portal, which, this is about intuition, the unknown, the subconscious, whereas the Queen of Swords is very logical, but she's extending her hand towards this energy, showing that she's receptive to this. She's ready to move through this and see what's on the other side. So I really love that. And then the last card that I pulled was from the Archangel Metatron Mastery Oracle deck by Amanda Ellis. And again, you can see the Tree of Life and showing how we're all interconnected in that Tree of Life as we move through and make our way through different times of our lives, learning archetypal energies that we move through. Every point along the Sephiroth is equal and equally important and valuable, and it's all part of the one, and all of the roads that can be taken will all ultimately lead to the same place. So kind of like understanding or understanding that we can make quote unquote wrong choices, right choices, and we can feel bad about it or good about it, but it doesn't really matter at the end, because it's all part of this divine plan, right? And I think that that's really powerful too. And also thinking about each individual, each soul group, each fractal of source being unique and moving along the Tree of Life in their own unique way, going back to the first idea of unity consciousness that the Moldavite wanted me to see. It all links together. So I really loved this reading, and I hope that it resonates for some of you. And I guess, yeah, that's about it. I want to wish everyone a very blessed gateway, and I hope to make some more videos this weekend and see what wants to come through live. Obviously, live shuffling, live pulling of cards, but this was just, it was really powerful, and I really wanted to share this with everyone, even though you couldn't see me shuffling them on screen. The Queen of Swords is always in integrity and truth, and that is the energy that we're all bringing through. So for those of you that resonate, please let me know if this means anything to you. I would love to know. And yeah, I wish you all a very blessed day, night. Whenever you're seeing this will be the perfect time. And blessings to all. Sending love. Bye-bye.